Here at AirVenture 2025 at Aircraft Spruce, and they've sort of packed up a good amount of their stuff and their folks for this big air show. 60 years of Aircraft Spruce, and I don't know a pilot around that's never heard of Aircraft Spruce. And we're going to talk to Jim Erlin here, who's seen some changes in the 60 years of Aircraft Spruce. Jim, you've been doing this a long time.
A long, long time.
You've seen
My whole life.
You've seen a lot of products, and you've probably talked to a lot of pilots. You know, let's back up a little bit. I was an avionics guy for a lot of years, and I had stacks of catalogs that were a really useful reference, right, for anything we needed in the shop. How has times changed since back those early days? 2025, we're kind of different than we were back in the 90s and 80s.
Right.
Right?
Right. And the first time I came here to Oshkosh was with my parents in the first year, 1970. So I saw it when we had really very few product lines. It was aircraft spruce lumber, some metal, a few assorted products, and we had a flyer. Catalog was 10 pages, and now it's 1,000 pages. Of course, we've now gone to an online presence. Much of the ordering's done by web. So since that time, it's changed tremendously, and the assortment of products that we carry has grown.
Yeah.
Significantly.
Yeah. Let's talk about those products. Anything from hardware to major avionics to consumables, oil filters, air filters. Can't list them all in a short amount of time we have here. But if you were to put a percentage on the categories of products that Aircraft Spruce sells, what's the most? What's most if you sell?
The most parts we sell are things like consumables, like oil. We're a big oil distributor. Spark plugs, oil filters, products that people are going through all the time. Brake discs, tires. But then we get into every other area of the business, which can be avionics. We're a complete avionics dealer.
Well, let's talk about avionics, because whether you're building an airplane or equipping a certified airplane, maybe you're working with your shop or you're building the airplane yourself. How can Aircraft Spruce be a resource? Somebody that was involved in an RV-12 build project, it's complicated.
It is complicated, and we're not builders ourselves, but we've been in this business for 60 years now, and it's always been our goal as time has gone on to try to carry just about everything a guy could need to build an aircraft or maintain an aircraft. So really, if you pick up an Aircraft Spruce catalog or you go to our website, you can find just about everything you need, from the raw materials to all the finishing products to the avionics. Everything is there, and it's kind of the one-stop shop that we like to be.
Yeah. How has the buyer changed?
The buyer we see the same guys here every year, and I've been in the booth here for 50 of those 60 years. And, they haven't changed a lot, except that maybe the raw materials are not sold as much anymore, because it used to be all scratch-built airplanes. Now it's more kit airplanes. And over time, we have developed more into the aftermarket products and carrying that. So that has become more of our business than it was in the early days, when it was really just scratch-built material.
Yeah. At Aviation Consumer, one of the important parts of our reporting is the customer service that's behind the product. Spruce has got great customer service. It's important for somebody to be able to get somebody on the phone a reasonable amount of time. What's important to you from a customer service standpoint? What do you expect of your folks dealing with a pretty demanding customer?
Yeah, and it can be demanding, and it's not always easy, because we carry such a wide variety of products. We can't expect our people to be experts in everything, but they have resources. They have manufacturers' websites. They have our own website, our own catalog. What we expect them to be is pleasant on the phone, responsive, pick up the phone quickly, and if there's a problem with an order, let's fix it. Let's fix it now. Yeah. We do a pretty good job, but we ship about 4,000 orders a day from 10 locations, and about 98% of those orders go same day. And so I think our customer service is good, but when there is an issue, the thing I keep preaching is let's take care of it now.
Yeah. Let's show some of the products you've got here at the show.
So here we've got oil. We've got Aeroshell, Phillips. We sell a lot of this. We're going through oil filters, Tempest, Champion's oil filters, and then we go into spark plugs. Again, Tempest and Champion, the two leading manufacturers.
Oh, the account number?
And then moving down this way, we've got some pilot supplies, plotters, fuel gauges, funnels, flight bags, a little bit of everything. Coming over here, we've got batteries. We sell a lot of Concord and Gill batteries. And then we're getting into the avionics section where we have Lightspeed. We have David Clark, Bose headsets. They're A30, which we consider to be the premium headset today, and our headset. And then moving further into the avionics section, we've got some handheld radios, some Yaesu handheld radios, ICOM. And then we are a leading Garmin dealer as well. So we've got the Garmin products on the wall here, as well as Dynon. So a guy's got a full selection of anything he needs avionics-wise. There's not much that he can't get from Aircraft Spruce.
Before we wrap up, how's the supply chain looking? You know, and a couple of years ago, we had issues with consumables, oil filters, right? Getting better?
Much better, much better. Not completely resolved, but for the most part, the oil filter situation, we had a little spark plug issue. A lot of products that had components made overseas were a problem, but that seemed to have ironed itself out. So much, much better than it was 3 years ago.
Any parting advice for folks that are either building an airplane or are faced with wrenching their own aircraft and sourcing parts?
Well, it can be a daunting, thing to have to do, but we hope that they'll look at our website, look at the Aircraft Spruce website, maybe get a catalog, and let us help you through the process.
Jim, thank you. Been watching AirVenture 2025 coverage here in Oshkosh, Wisconsin. I'm Larry Anglosano. Thanks for watching, and thanks for Jim Irwin at Aircraft Spruce.
Thank you.